guys, welcome back. I am doing another inside the dressing room video for you guys today. I had a couple of requests for some different stores that I don't typically do these kind of videos at, and one of them was JCPenney, so I am right outside JCP. You can see the sign right behind me, and I'm gonna try on some of their plus size clothes today. Hello everybody, I am inside the dressing room at JCPenney doing a quick OOTD as per usual. Excuse the hair, we're getting it done here pretty soon and it's looking a little rough. So my tank is just a black tank from Lovesick, and then I threw on my Catherine's kind of moto vest. If you saw my Palm Springs vlogs, you've seen this before and you know that I love it. And then I'm wearing my Torrid jeggings as per usual, and then I'm wearing these old, they're super cute, they're actually Target sandals. I love them. I don't know how I'm feeling about my outfit today, but you know, it's fine. So let me show you guys what I found. I found a bunch of tops, a bunch of skirts. We got a pair of shorts and a pair of jeans over there, and then the infamous romper that is really popular from this collection. This is the last one. It's in a size 2X, so let's hope that it works. Just so you guys know, I'm trying on a size 1X in all the skirts and a size 20 in the shorts and the jeans because it looks like things are running a little big, and then most of the tops are going to be in a size 0X. Now that all of the details are taken care of, let's get changing. Okay, here we go. Look one. I have on this Curves Are Trending tee. They actually only had it in 3X, but I thought it might be cute just to throw on. If your local JCPenney has this in your size, definitely get it. It's a nice kind of comfy, just a really nice tee. I may actually get this anyway just because I feel like it'd be cute to wear around the house. It is pretty big, so I did, that's why, hence me tucking it in or tying it up. And this is by the Boutique Plus line, which I'll tell you guys a little bit about when I get back in the car. The jeggings that I'm wearing, I'm actually really liking them. They're by the A New Approach line that they carry here. I'm wearing them in a size 20, as I mentioned, and they're nice and comfortable. You have lots of movement in them. I feel like I could do my squats in them, just like, yeah, squats. Yeah, they're actually really comfortable. I didn't expect them to feel this good. They're actually really great. One thing about them, they are straight cut from the front to the back, so we're not getting any more coverage in the back than we are in the front, so it's kind of going all the way around. Because of my big old booty, it means we're getting a little extra space here, which I'm not terribly crazy about, but because these are such a great price point and they're comfortable, I could see myself just keeping these for running around in. You guys know I love a good dark denim jegging, so these are definitely something that I would add to my wardrobe. Look, number 2, still have the same jeggings on. I'm wearing a t-shirt in a size 0X, which would be my size. See where we have the shoulder seam kind of way too far off, so we're getting not the best fit here. I would like to see that kind of a little further up or kind of way off to the side. The little tagline is cute. It says, "I live on coffee and compliments." Adorable. And then I threw on this little leather moto vest to kind of do a different play on the outfit that I actually wore to the store. It's full leather, of course. I think it's definitely running a little big. Definitely running a little big, but I always like a good moto vest, and I think this one's really cute. Just seems to be cut really big. I feel like a 0X should kind of fit me better in the shoulder and then like fit me better here, so I'm not getting that great a fit. But if you do like an oversized, more casual look, I think that you might like this. Pair it with the distressed denim just to kind of give you a little more that relaxed vibe. But yeah, just a little, it's kind of feeling a little bit like a winter, kind of like a ski vest, which is not the vibe I'm going for. So onward. When I saw this on the rack, I actually wasn't sure if it was a dress or a top, so good to know it's a top. It's a little bit long. I'm actually kind of pulling it back so it doesn't hang as low. So I'm wearing a size, let's see, 1X in this too, and it is a high-low, so we have a lot of coverage in the back. So if you like to wear leggings, you're gonna like this. Again, I feel like things are running really big. There's no stretch in this shirt whatsoever, and it is too big for me. They didn't have 0 in it. I do like there's a little detail in the back that kind of makes it poof out just a little bit more like when you're walking, so it's going to be a little more dramatic. But overall, I'm thinking matronly, just makes me feel old. I think. And if I had it on as if like how it's meant to be worn, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a little matronly. I think the concept is great. I always like a high-low, especially for my girls who like to wear leggings and stuff, but maybe just a little more conservative than I personally like. So here's a case of me trying on things that I'm positive won't look good on me, but I hold up faith. And it's not even really my style. I don't really do boho that often. And not that this is overly boho, but this just adds so much bulk, and it's a heavy lace. It's soft, it feels nice, but it's heavy. And then this kind of like this like sweater style collar. Eesh. Yeah, there's nothing good going on here, like just nothing good. You can do flowy. There's a way to do flowy where it's really nice. I guess you could belt it. I just feel like in the summertime you don't really want to mess with that, especially not with shirts, you know. You kind of want it to be kind of free-flowing. I'm gonna try this on with the denim shorts that I have, I think maybe that might help, because I feel like it's just looking a little too grandma formal. So I'm gonna try and young it up a little bit with some denim shorts, and hopefully that will make it work. But yeah, not feeling this one bit. Okay, I feel like overall this is a little bit better, but yeah, I'm trying like so hard to like this, and I'm just, it's not working. Conceptually, I do love a flowy lacy top with jean shorts. I actually saw a really beautiful top at Lovesick that I think would be incredible with jean shorts. So I'm done talking about this top that I'm just not ever going to like. And I want to talk about these Bermudas. I have some, I don't know if the Lovesick video went up before this one, but I have some booty shorts and shorter shorts in there. And I know that's not for everyone, but if you're looking for really comfy, like nice Bermuda length, they're not gonna ride up, you're just, yeah, you're gonna look a little more conservative, but just something that's kind of a no-brainer. These are actually ridiculously comfortable. Nice high rise on them, lots of stretch, but not too, you know, it doesn't feel like they're gonna stretch out too much on me. Okay, so I have put on my own tank top because I don't have anything here that is fitted enough to really be able to show the skirt without, you know, kind of futzing around with it. So please forgive me for that. I was not able to find a crop top or anything, which I always think is nicest for shirts, for skirts rather. So anyway, that being said, I tried on a really pretty kind of knife pleat skirt. This is a size 1X, so definitely running really big. Not crazy about how thin the fabric is. We do have a lining, and I still feel like you're able to see the darkness of my shirt through it. The fabric kind of bunches weird right here. You can even see like the outline of my drawers, which I don't know. Yeah, it just kind of overall feels a little cheap, and it feels like, I don't know, I feel like it could have been done a lot better. This is a 1X, tons of room here. So just know when you're shopping here to size down. But I feel like this could be a lot better. I think these kind of skirts are meant to be like really dainty and lovely and ladylike looking. And because of the way the fabric bunches and things aren't just laying right on me, it just makes it look cheap and makes it look like a discount skirt. So no ma'am. I am and always will be a sucker for ombre anything, hair, tops, skirts, all of it. So when I found this ombre maxi skirt, I got really, really excited. And still missing the mark for me, and I'll tell you guys why. First of all, too short. Listen, I'm 5'6". Like, this is not, I want this on the floor at 5'6", because I can't even imagine my girls that are like 5'10" trying this on. It's gonna be like that awkward, like high water length. It just looks so awkward. I'm wearing a size 1X again, $56. And so outside of, it's actually pulling, just looking at my viewfinder, looks so much better in the viewfinder than it does in person. So I'm gonna scoot in so we can talk a little bit about details here. The fabric choice, not the greatest. What I really don't like is the stark white waistband. If you're gonna ombre me. Don't give me this crap. Give me a solid ombre from the waistband. I understand that's very difficult to do because it does have to be a separate piece, but like just give me something. because the fade is actually really nice. It's actually really nicely done. But this is what makes things look cheap, is this harsh line. If you have to do a different band than the skirt, give me black, give me an obvious elastic, don't give me like white. And so my reaction would be to like tuck it in, but then that just makes it look like unhemmed. Like, I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like an unhemmed curtain or something. Okay, so one little trick I like to do when I find skirts to be too short or too long is I do like to knot them up, not like this, not in this way in particular, a little bit, you know, nicely done, because if you are tall and you have a skirt that you like, knotting it up will actually bring it and make it look more closer to the body and then give you more of a style. And if you're, you know, too short and you have too much fabric, you can knot it up and get the same look. The issue is you can't, this fabric does not knot well, first of all, and also this would actually ruin the garment the longer I wore it, because this fabric will not handle that kind of knot very well. But just kind of a little styling tip for you guys, in case you are tall or short and you have a hard time finding maxi dresses or maxi skirts and you do them, you like them, but the length bothers you, just knot them up on the side and you'll get a whole different look, a whole different vibe, and you're still gonna be able to wear the clothes that you like. So yeah, this one, no ma'am. I got one more skirt to try. So I would say outside of the denim jeggings that I tried on, this is actually the only other thing I've tried on so far that I actually really kind of like. And I say kind of because, again, this is a 1X, way too much space, like way too much space up here. I'm an 18-20, you guys know that. And so I'm concerned for my girls that typically wear a 1X. Everything's gonna be really big on you, so if you are interested in the skirts, go for a 0X. Not sure what's happening here, because the more I pull on, like, we have a little puckering issue happening right here. I think it's largely due to the slip. There's just a little bit weird bunching things happening here, largely because it's too big. Only on the waist. Actually fits really nicely everywhere else. I think if the waist were not a problem, let me try and like tie it up here. So see if we have the waist fitting. This actually creates a really nice silhouette. I like the movement in it. I think it's perfect for summer. I could see going out dancing in that pretty easily. Yeah, it's a great shape. I know the high-low thing is you either love it or you hate it, but I like it in a tropical print because it does feel more carefree and summery. But yeah, just if someone would like to come in here and join me, you're more than welcome to. So we're down to the last piece, and it is the floral romper. And I'm going to join the ranks of my fellow plus YouTubers and bloggers and say that this is probably the best piece they've come out with in ever. It is really big on top, but because it's kind of got this tab sleeve, let me move in so you guys can see that tab sleeve there, it kind of looks like a button-down shirt. So I don't mind a slouchy look in a button-down shirt, because I feel like it does add a bit of casual and not sloppy, especially depending on how your bottoms are fitting. So I don't mind it too terribly much. It definitely feels like huge up here. Might have it taken in if I wanted to, if I end up getting it. I do like the little snap closure here over the bust. Let me pop in here. So we have a little snap closure here so that way, you know, you're not hanging out. I do like that added bit of security. It does make me feel really comfortable in it. This is where the waistline hits. This is where I tied the belt, because that's not where my natural waist is. My natural waist is like a little bit higher. And the length of the shorts are great. Have lots of space in them to move, and then they've got pockets. So I would say that this is probably the standout piece of this shopping trip. I could actually see myself wearing this on a daily basis. It's really nice, comfortable, loose. I put it with like the sandals that I came here with, and maybe like a fedora or something, and wear it like on vacation or around. But I could also see myself dressing this up for like date night or something. So this is actually really adorable. I'm wearing a size 2X in this. I'm actually glad I am. The price says 60 bucks. Do I like it 60 bucks? Probably not. I'm curious to see how this rides up the more I walk. I feel like because it is a little bit big, I won't have that big of an issue, but I kind of like it, and I'm having that moment where I'm not sure if I like it or if I just did not like everything else so much that I like this in comparison. So I'm going to pack my stuff up, and I'm going to think about whether I'm buying this or not, and I'll see you guys back at the car, and we're gonna have a chat. I wish I wasn't that person that kept talking about how hot it is, but I'm that person. 105 degrees, guys. 105 degrees. Woo! Okay, JCPenney, let's talk. So I tried to limit the stuff that I tried on to the Boutique Plus line and then a little bit of the ANA, I think it's called A New Approach, that line as well, because they are kind of merchandised together and so they do seem like they are the newer things. They do have the Worthington line there and they have a couple of other lines that are kind of JCPenney staples, but I did want to try some of the newer stuff, especially Boutique Plus, because they are pushing it so much. And one thing I do want to clear up, because I think there's a huge misconception, and I was actually one of the people that believed this until I was corrected. Ashley Nell Tipton, the Plus gal who won Project Runway, there was a big misconception that the Boutique Plus collection or line was her line, and that is not the case. Ashley's line comes out in the fall, and so obviously when that comes out, I will definitely be one of the first people here to try it on for you guys and show you everything. But Ashley is acting as brand ambassador, so the stuff that I tried on was not her design. So just wanted to clear that up, because I think a lot of people are like, oh, but your stuff on the runway was so avant-garde and then everything here is t-shirts, so what happened? And it's not Ashley's fault. These are not Ashley's designs. Sorry, I'm adjusting the air conditioning because I am melting, and I apologize for the sweating. I know it's super gross. So not Ashley's line, and just that's something that she's brand ambassador for, and I'm sure she likes the line, but it is not her collection. Her collection is coming later this year. So that being said, overall, I thought the collection was pretty on par with what JCPenney currently offers. I thought the skirts were pretty lackluster, I guess, for lack of a better term. I thought they could have been better. Everything in the store today, which is June 8th, I think, was 40% off. So there were really good discounts bopping around. But for the price point, I thought that everything was a little overpriced. I didn't think the quality was there. I didn't think the attention to detail and attention to fabric was there. For example, that pink skirt that you guys saw me try on, it was way too thin. I understand trying on a dark shirt over a light color skirt, you're gonna get some see-through issues, and a lighter colored top would have been better, but the fabric underneath puckering the way it did and the sizing being that off really kind of threw me. I think for the pricing, even with the discounted price, there was nothing really that I thought was worth buying, except for one item that I did pick up, which I'm sure you guys already know which one it is. But overall, I thought, you know, jeans, t-shirts, kind of little stylish tank tops with the cold shoulder, and then like, yeah, there was just nothing really, there was nothing really exciting, I guess. Now that may be just the stock that I have at my JCPenney here in Tempe, but I was just not a fan overall. I'm cautiously optimistic for Ashley's collection because I do think she's a designer with vision, but for what is currently offered, I was not thrilled with what was there, and then I was not thrilled with the price point for what was offered. That being said, I did walk through the straight size section as I always do, and I found there to be a ton more really cute offerings for straight size. They had a really great little tropical print romper with like a little spaghetti strap that looked really nice. And so I still feel like this is a straight size girl store, and it is a conservative girl store. So I actually want to talk about that too for a second. You guys know my style by now. If you've been watching for a little while, you know I like tight jeans, I like fitted things, I like, you know, things that are a little edgier. And so for me, this wasn't my style. Does that mean that it's bad? No. Do I still think that there's quality issues with price point? Absolutely. But if you're someone that is erring on the side of more conservative, you like a sleeve because you're not really comfortable with your arms yet, or you don't like a low-cut shirt because you like keep things a little more conservative, and you like a Bermuda versus like a booty short. I think if you like a more conservative look overall, you might find things that you like here, but I would, you know, say that I'm still concerned about the quality of things. I think the prices are double for Forever 21s, and I feel like the quality is pretty much on par. And like I said, cautiously optimistic for Ashley's stuff. So that being said, I did pick up one item, and it is the romper that I tried on. So I'm sure you guys knew that because it was the only piece that I was really excited about. I thought there are definitely improvements I would make to this style, but I understand that they're speaking to their customer. The JCPenney customer isn't me. The JCPenney customer is someone who likes things maybe a little more conservative. You like a sleeve, a little bit longer length. I would have loved to see this in a spaghetti strap. I think the print's pretty cute. I like the length of the short. I did like the loose kind of fabric, but I would have liked to see it in a spaghetti strap and not necessarily kind of a long, like blousey top. Okay, so let's talk price. The romper was priced at 60 bucks, which you heard me say, oh, ooh, 60 bucks. No,
No. And I would not have bought it for 60 bucks, I don't think. I don't think I'd get that much wear out of it. But I did go up to the register with it to see what it would come down to. So with the 40% off, it took off $24. Is that even gonna show up? I'm sorry. Oh, there we go, okay. So we see the discounts. We have 24, so 60 original, 24 down, $10 coupon brings it to, what does it say? $25.99 with tax. I paid $28.10, saving $34.01. So I think for the price, with the ultimate price that it came down to, 30 bucks for a romper, not terrible. A little bit more than Forever 21, but not terrible. I thought, I like the length on it. I personally, I'm a hard fit for rompers. I need to have like, things just need to work. And I don't mind having something oversized all over as long as I can cinch the waist, because that's how I prefer to style things. So yeah, overall, JCPenney for me continues to be JCPenney. Not bad, not great, just okay. Shop it on sales, find coupons, make sure you hit them on their like big discount days, and I think you'll be okay. If you're looking for just casual clothes, jammies, that kind of thing, I think you're really gonna like it. Didn't have time to look at the shoes or the accessories. If that's something you guys want, leave me a comment down below and I will go back and do that. So yeah, that is it. I hope you liked the video and that you enjoyed seeing the inside JCPenney. Thank you so much to whoever it was that requested this video. It was fun to go in and try something different. And don't forget to leave your requests for different stores down below, and I will do my best to get to them as soon as possible. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna put a button here because I've never done that before, so just click on right here and then you can subscribe, and then you won't miss one glam moment, and then we can be friends, and then it'll be so much fun. Yay! Okay guys, thanks for joining me on my shopping adventures. I am sitting outside Massage Envy. I'm gonna go get a massage, enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye!